In this video, I'm going to be telling you about some of the electrical systems in the RV. Now, each RV has these in a different spot, but basically they have the same kind of, if you can see here, a dashboard that gives you information. And then their other systems work similarly. So I'm going to give you an overview in this RV, but it might be in a different spot in the RV you're using. This is, like I said, a dashboard. When the electrical is on, you can see right here are the tank levels. The tank levels tell you, first of all, here's LPG, how much propane is in this RV. It's got full tank of propane. Batteries are full. And then come your dump tanks. Your freshwater tank, this one has 1/3 of a tank of water in it. You only want to travel with 1/3 of a tank of water unless you're going to be dry camping somewhere and will need water because you're not going to be hooked up to a water source. The reason for this is because it will add a lot of extra weight with the water, and then your mileage per gallon will be a lot lower. As it is, it's about 8 or 9 miles per gallon. In this tank right now, this one just came back. It's got full black tanks. Black means your poop water, your toilet water. And then on this one right now, the gray tanks are empty. So they didn't use the sinks, but they did use the bathrooms. I believe this was parked at a cabin. Anyway, to start the generator on this RV, you push prime. It says generator prime till it turns blue. And then up here it says generator. You push the button there to start and you wait till it kicks in. You can hear that generator kicking in. Okay. So if you're going to need to use the bathroom while you're going, or the sink, over here on the top left is a water pump button. You would turn on that water pump button because that is what adds pressure for you to be able to flush the toilet or get the water going in the sink. But as soon as you're done doing that, you will want to turn that off. If you wanted hot water, if you are not plugged in, you use the gas water heater right here. If you are plugged in, you use electric water heater. Makes sense. The tank heaters button down here, you don't need to use because you're using this in the summertime. Over here, it lists your generator hours. And then up here are your slide rooms. One catch to the slide rooms is there is a fail-safe, or not a fail-safe, safety feature in which if your keys are in the ignition, the slide outs will not go out. You're not allowed to drive with them out, but you need to make sure that they're pulled in because there's not something telling you, no, you can't drive if they're out. So just so you know that. On each of these, it'll say in and out. You want to make sure that no matter what, there's nothing in the way coming or going, and that includes door handles, drawer handles, any little things. If they're under the slide out or in the edges, and a slide out is right here, the little walls that go all the way out 3 feet. This is in this RV, it's in the front bedroom area, and then there's in the front family room, and this is in the bedroom area. Just make sure nothing is impeding it, either on the sides or underneath, that can mess up with your slider, make it not work properly. So I will show you on this one. Let me see. We're going to put it in. This is this front one. You'll see that it's moving. You want to make sure that nobody is sitting on it when it's moving. And then you want to also make sure that you just hold that button down until the motor doesn't run any longer. All right, so there's that, basically that dashboard right there. You've also got on the side by the door, usually by the door, you will have lights and your awning buttons. So this one on the top says this is your outside light. That illuminates your outdoor light as well as the handle. Inside light is for when you're coming into the RV at night or something and you need to be able to get in and you can't get in to turn on all the lights, but you need to be able to see those lights to turn them on. Compartment is your outdoor compartments. They have a light inside to show them. This is your battery disconnect. You shouldn't touch that at all when you're going. You'll turn off all your electric. Most of them don't. This is the only one that has a front cap light. And the awning, you notice over there it says in and out. You want to make sure there's nothing impeding that. And this is your fuse box you'll have, and most of them are around the back bedroom, but this one is up in the front. So that has all your fuses, shows where everything is. There's also a carbon monoxide detector there. Your microwave oven is a convection microwave. And then your stove is propane. It's not on electric. Your refrigerator is on propane as well, but it is also, then you need to push the button to have it going. It all runs on propane. If you were to want to run your air conditioning, let's say while you're driving, or if you're stopped to get lunch somewhere or something like that, you'd start up your generator. Then you would come over here. Next to the bedroom is generally where you will find them. It's a little bit dark here. Let me see if I can flip on some lights. All right, it's just a simple little system here. There's fan, cool, furnace, and heat pump. So you will go to cool for your air conditioning. You wait a minute and it'll kick in. You want to make sure when you're done using the air conditioning that you turn it off, because trying to get the generator on will be a little bit more difficult if you have air conditioning already running. Up here is your air conditioner vent. Right now you'll see these are closed. If you're really hot and you want to come in from outside and get a rush of cold air, you open that up. Once you get cooled off, you shut that and it'll go around to all these little round vents in the RV, or throughout the RV. If it is really hot while you're traveling, you can turn on your generator to get the AC running to the back of the RV. And like I said, when you're done, you want to turn that off. If you need the furnace does run on propane, so you don't need the generator for that. And for the heat pump, so the furnace has it where the heat comes out of the lower registers. There's one right there. And the heat pump makes the heat come out from those round vents that I showed you. And when you're done, you just turn that off. All of the TVs have remotes. Those are easy to use. If you're going to a new place, you just want to make sure that you scan for a source, because the RV will have been somewhere else. It won't know where you are, so you'll want to scan for channels. And then here's a DVD player in this one. Some of them have them attached inside of the televisions. On every RV, you've got the radio that has a backup camera on it. I guess this isn't on because I don't have the RV on, but has a backup camera, and then left and right turn signal cameras, so you have blind spot cameras on there. Here we're going to bring in the other slide room. You can see that right here. So make sure if you have things in the cabinets that are in front of the bed, that it's nothing that you want to get to during your trip. There we go. The last thing I'll show you with the electrical is if, let's say, your outlets aren't working, you have too many things plugged in, there's a GFI in the bathroom, in each of the bathrooms. You just need to reset that. And that's basically it for the electrical systems on the inside of the RV.